Hello everybody, Skywarp33 here, and today we're gonna be playing... Hi guys, how's it hanging? Hey, how's it hanging everybody? I just figured I'd do a little thing at the start of the stream, because why not? How goes? What the hell was that? I don't know what you're talking about. I love me some crunchy lemonade. In other words, homemade lemonade, where you don't mix it enough, so then the sugars are still kind of like crunchy in there. Delicious. Anyway, we are hopefully going to finish this guy today, which majority involves painting, because he's mostly done already. And I pretty much nearly finished up his eyes earlier today just to try to get that out of the way. So all I have left to do for these is to just put, basically this, like, eyelid part on the top here, and then these little, eyebrows onto this. And then the plan is to paint the edge of it white and then go back through and kind of touch up all the little bits and stuff on there. Hey, yo, Toby! Welcome! You should look at the start of the stream, like right at the very start for a second. Do that and come back. Alright, let's see. No? There we go. Okay. It's okay, I've only been going for like 3 minutes. Wait, which one should we do? Oh, what if we just had a live stream with all three on for once? Is this too overstimulating for anybody else? Just me? Just not even to mention the the me in the mirror. Okay, let's do this one for now. Well, I want to do this one. I suck? What do you mean? I'm awesome. That was cool, right? But yeah, so with these eyes, I pretty much glued the plastic dome piece back on top after basically doing like a heavy clear coat on the blue part so that it won't scratch, and then I put this little edge around it, and basically it still works the same, so I just gotta sort of squish them on there, and they're kind of held in by friction, which actually works pretty well, surprisingly. And yeah, so next we're just going to cut out a couple little bits of fabric to glue on there. Let's see, don't really need a ton at all. Literally just like a tiny rectangle. The fabric would be enough. Work with me. There we go. So how's everybody doing today? I'm curious. What's up with y'all? How's it hanging and all that stuff? It was choked on mayo. Mayo? You're sad? Why are you sad? I'm sorry that you're sad. Hopefully you'll feel a little better soon. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully. How do I? Hard. But yeah, so basically we're gonna take this bit and glue it on kind of like the top here to give that like iris, or not iris, eyelid, that's the word. that eyelid bit. Man, that took way longer to think of than I thought. Oh, something I did want to mention, before I get too far into the stream, I figured I should mention these things. This is more out of curiosity. Do you guys use the new YouTube hype feature at all? Because, like, I've seen some people talk about it, and, like, I don't know if it's on my videos or my live streams, but, I just figured I should mention it. Like, if you guys want to add a little hype to something, go, feel free. I'm pretty sure it's free. I don't actually know. I don't know. And then, yeah, if you want to become a channel member, it would greatly support me financially and stuff, but only do so if you are financially able to. I don't want your money if you need it. And yeah, other thing I wanted to mention, I went to Walmart. I got the Five Nights at Freddy's movie in glow-in-the-dark edition. Let's go! But it's actually night shift edition, which I'm not exactly sure what the difference is, but I watched it yesterday and it had a bunch of behind the scenes stuff, and I just thought it was really cool and kind of surreal that, like, Dawko and Rezbowski and all of them were in the behind the scenes for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I don't know, I just think it's cool. But yeah, they had a bunch of different horror movies, all with, like, this orange color scheme, this orange and black color scheme, and they were all, like, in a section. So it was like Freddy Fazbear, Jason Voorhees, Halloween Michael, and all of them, and I was just like, oh, those are kind of cool. And then I just see freaking Freddy Fazbear staring at me, and I was like, $10? I need that in my life. So yeah, I officially own a physical copy. Let's go. Yeah. Here we go. Wait. That's probably right. And then last thing I just wanted to mention, because of last week, guys, no fighting in the chat, please. I want to keep these live streams as chill as possible, and I have a small moderator amount, so it would be very appreciated if everybody just sort of keeps the chill vibes going throughout the stream. Nothing's that big of a deal to scream about in the comments at each other. I think that's not exactly helpful. So I just figured I should mention those things at the start. And now, back to Freddy Fazbear. Yo, Toby, thank you for the $1.99. Go watch When Fate Comes Knocking. Do it! Come in. Thank you for the $2. Yo, Circuit, what's up? Welcome. I am just finishing up Freddy's irises. I keep saying irises. Eyelids, that's the word. You know, maybe I should. Oh, I really should have cleared this desk off before I started today, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. There we go. What's up, fellow living creatures? We do be creaturing up in this biatch. See, I don't want to make him look mad. I want to make him kind of just have like a deadpan stare. So I don't want the eyebrows to be like, or the eyelids to be like too angled, I guess is what I'm trying to slime. Something like Also, just like a rule of thumb, if you're ever working with googly eyes or like thin plastic in general, using hot glue is not a good idea because it will just melt it. So I recommend using like super glue when gluing onto thin plastic and stuff. So figure out to miss that. Work, bitch. Anyway, starts live stream. Screams. Ooh, you hurt your neck on accident? That sucks. Sorry that happened to you. I hope you feel better soon. Are you, like, okay? I hope. I mean, you're in the chat, so I assume you're not, like, dying. But I hope you feel better soon. Bro, why does... my glue doesn't want to glue today. That moment when you accidentally seal up the glue so then the glue doesn't glue anymore. You seal up the glue with the glue and the glue doesn't want to glue no more. Isn't that annoying how that happens? Work with me, work with me. Oh fuck. Well, now it's gone. What? Try to use some of this glue that dropped on my table here. Super glue's expensive, can't go wasting it. I got the #1 FNAF fan running around. Alright. I just want to make sure I'm not making these too small. Oh, I figured I should mention this because I already said it on Discord, but the When Fate Comes Knocking fan art submission video has officially been filmed. I just gotta edit the whole thing and make it entertaining. Not that the art wasn't entertaining, it's more that I like to add a little bit of razzle dazzle. Razzle dazzle. Razzly dazzly. Why am I saying it like that? So yeah, that and there, it's like gonna probably be close to like either a half hour or longer on the final edit, so that stuff takes a while. But pretty excited for it. Do I want a Faz saber? Like a sword? I mean, Phaser Blast, I guess, is a thing, so I guess. Yeah, hell yeah, give me a sword. Honestly, I think there should be more swords in the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom. Freddy walks up with a sword, the night guard just freaking opens the door and says, just kill me. Well, he looks a little mad, but if I rotate it a little, I could make him sad. Hey. Actually, wait, I can. That's kind of fun. No, I guess it makes his eyeballs kind of rotate in and out. But that's kind of cute. I dig it. Ah! Let me switch this back to this one. Oh, nope. There we go. You guys can hopefully see what I'm doing. But yeah, so this is what we were working on. You know, not a lot of people know this if they're not familiar with like crafts and stuff. But did you know the reason super glue sticks to human skin so well is because it was originally designed to be a medical aid in war times to seal up very bad medical injuries on the battlefield. And that's where we get super glue, and that's why your fingers stick together so bad when you use it. Fun little anecdote. Yeah, I should use magnets more again. Probably come up with a couple things to use magnets in. I just haven't really needed them for some of these projects. That, and I found that Legos sometimes work better. Like, this is a bar and clip connection rather than a magnet. It does about the same, but it doesn't come off as easily as a magnet would. But I don't know. Doesn't mean I don't still love magnets. In fact, I got a bag of them right here. But yeah. Now it looks like Freddy's like, he said, Freddy said, huh? Freddy's angry. Okay, I'll classify that as like a happy little accident, because I didn't even consider the fact that I could rotate these a little bit to make his eyebrows different. It's kind of cool. Alright, one more to go. Yes, villager noises. Fun hyperfixation fact. Okay. What have I been hyperfixating on lately? Oh, that's spoilers, though. Okay, I'll say it this way. I'll give you guys a cool little look at a When Fate Comes Knocking prop at the end of the stream again. Just because I couldn't think of anything for your question. Let's see. So this one will need to be kind of like this. Oh God! Content. Oh, you guys like the backside of my arm? Here, let me maybe that will help a little better. Right there is where I want it. Put that about there to match. Fingers crossed I don't immediately mess this up. starting to become
reality. Reality is what I want it to be.
Did I get new headphones? I have not. You are tweaking. Hey, thank you, Juan. Hey, technically filming. What's up? Ah! Me drops tiny ass plastic thing, screams. Isn't that like the normal reaction? Just scream. Like I did at the start of the stream. You need the persona from work? This reality, my mentality. Okay, the FNAF brain rot is real today. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'll just put it this way. I spent like an hour this morning driving around to different gas stations looking for the goddamn Freddy Fazbear drink. Couldn't find it. I'm not gonna stop looking yet though. Got a couple more places to check, and one of the people at the gas station was like, yeah, I actually just ordered those, so it won't be here for a little bit. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to wait for the Freddy Fanta. I was hoping to have one to drink on the stream today, just to have it casually sitting in the background, but nope. I know it's like literally just Fanta, but like the limited edition bottle is pretty cool in my opinion. I mentioned this on Twitter. If I do find one, which I swear I'm gonna find one, I'm gonna try to make it into like a lamp or something. Like I'll drain out the actual Fanta, put in water, food coloring, and rubbing alcohol. Don't forget putting rubbing alcohol in it because it keeps the interior from growing mold if you ever make your own like potions or anything. So it's just the 3 ingredients: water, food coloring, and rubbing alcohol. And then you got a potion once you seal the bottle up. And basically my thought was I would do that with the Freddy Fanta bottle, like the plastic one, and then like build like a little base thing with a light in it that I could put it on top of. Maybe I'll make a TikTok if I do. Actually, if I do, I will make a TikTok for it. But I just gotta find one first. Yeah, kind of like a lava lamp. Yeah, you guys get it. I just think it'd be kind of cool to have like a Freddy Fanta lamp just in my backdrop. Yeah, I could probably just order one. In fact, I had a online friend be like, there's a bunch here, I could send you one. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure they're just about to start rolling out in my area, so I'm not like too worried about it. Because at my work, we just got the Chucky ones so far, but I'm assuming we're gonna keep getting the rest of them. There was quite a few. There was like 5 different characters in that collab. Hey, Freddy is so done with your shit, dude. He said, oh, he actually looks really kind of sad. Oh no, I feel bad now. He's so sad. He's so lonely. I mean, I work at a grocery store too, Toby. Yeah, it was Jessa. I'm still gonna look around a little bit longer before I get that desperate to ask somebody to just send me one, because I feel like as soon as I do that, they're just gonna be everywhere here. I don't know, maybe I'm paranoid, but it always happens when I order something, it's suddenly available everywhere around me. So I'm hoping that if I wait just maybe another week or so, they'll be all over the place. Yes, the Freddy's Fanta is just piss. You are correct. Okay. On that note, I'm gonna cut off a little strip of black foam here. That. Cut it even thinner. Like so. Debating if I need these, because on Helpy's design, it's got these little eyebrows as well. So I'm I can try to put a little one. I could probably make a hammer out of them. I am kind of thinking I'm gonna try to, if I can find the metal, regular soda can size one, not a pack of them, I just want one. I would try to use that for something, which would be cool, but at the moment, my main plan is to find the plastic bottle one. This. I think that'll work. Alright. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I snipped the foam and it went wow. Alright. So I'm making these tiny little eyebrow things, and I'm just going to glue them to his head. So the eyes won't be attached to them at all, but... That is a funny comment, Circuit. Yeah, he does look alright without them, but I feel like to make him match Helpy a little more, just adding them will help a little bit, but we'll see. I could always take them back off if needed. Yeah, okay, I think it actually works better with them. That's just my opinion. But I'm also the one making them, so. Oh no. Get off of there. Oh shit! Oh, that's one thing I want to do with this guy is if I make a horror short of him like taking somebody's soul or whatever, I want him to have his like eyes like this, and then I'm gonna have him like fall off, and then the bright lights will be like even brighter. I don't know. I think it'll be cool. I should probably put like a left and a right on these eyeballs. But whatever. What is something I have done recently? Ooh, I got another When Fate Comes Knocking video finished on the storyboard side for chapter 4. So that's one more thing done there, which is awesome. I believe I now only have 5? Pretty sure 5 videos left to script. Not script, to storyboard. So, like, I know where the story's going. And stuff. So it's like, we're like right there. Right there. Okay. What about Charlie Kirk? I don't know who that is. Hey, Steel, I'm just gonna put it this way. I'm just gonna put this out there for anybody telling me to stop it with the political stuff. I'm not being political. They made me political. There's a difference. I don't want to be political. People are making laws about my existence. There's a difference. I'm not purposely being like, guys, transgender. No. Motherfucker, I want to be left alone. Like... God, this is frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna put a rule out there. No politics, please. And by politics, I mean transgender stuff is not politics. Everything else is, though. Whatever. On that note, I believe we are pretty much done with the building side. So now all we have left to do is painting. So, let's see. What was the actual, I can't read. What actually was the mimic's secret? It's a good question. I have many theories about this so-called the secret of the mimic. I don't know. I would say that's for MatPat to figure out, but MatPat really be like, not my job no more. Though, to be fair, making theories about like one game franchise for like 10 years probably does get to somebody. But yeah. There we go. So, the current game plan is to paint all the main bits that I have to paint other colors black first, and then we'll go over it with silver, and then we'll go over the entire thing again with some lighter brown and some other bits, and then lastly we'll put the teeth in just so we don't get any more what's the word? So that we don't get any more like paint on the teeth and stuff. But yeah, so here goes nothing. I'm kind of excited to finally paint this guy because that last bit of paint always brings it together. So I'm gonna take those off for now. I have more brushes on my table already. I guess I forgot to wash this one out. Oops. Hey, what's up, Crazy Red Top Hat? Thanks for joining the stream. Ah, my eyes. He's trying to take my soul, bro. Bro said battery eyes. Okay. I'm gonna paint these and then do this. This one. So I'm gonna paint these first just so that they'll dry the fastest, because I want to put like a heavy spritz of clear coat on this part just so that the black paint won't hopefully chip off that easily. But we'll see how that goes. Imagine being a FNAF geek back in high school. It couldn't be me. Meanwhile, I have very vivid memories of seeing the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 Nightmare Bonnie teaser image on scottgames.com on the bus ride home. Like, I have a very vivid memory of that. I was like, what the hell is this? That's crazy! Oh god, I'm old. That's funny. Old people can be weird too. It's not just a young people thing. Hey, I'll be real. I probably know more weird old people than I know weird young people. Like, no cap. Do the kids still say no cap? Can I make it sentient? I can sure try. I just have to locate some sort of worthy sacrifice first. So if I got any volunteers in chat, let me know. And who knows, maybe I could put your soul into Freddy. It's like a little giveaway or something. Alright, so painted those. Ow. I'm gonna paint around these bits. Yeah, I forget if I've mentioned this before, but calling, like, now this is just my opinion, I suppose, but like calling transgender people political, like being like, hey, stop being so political now, you didn't used to be so political, and all that stuff, that is an inherently transphobic statement. Just because, in general, transgender, like, people are not inherently political. In fact, quite the opposite. But unfortunately, other people say otherwise, and then make it everybody else's problem. And it just gets exhausting after a while. Like, I can never tell if it's on purpose or out of annoyance or just like an accidental thing, but like that statement in general, like I said, is inherently transphobic because trans people aren't political. Politics got made around trans people. So people saying, you jumped into politics after you came out, that's not what happened. Like, I figured it wouldn't be this hard to clarify that kind of stuff, but I don't know how else I can say that, and if you still have questions about it, there are much smarter people out there than me to go ask those questions to. Sorry, I'm ranting now. Let me change the subject. What's a game I've been playing lately? Well, I know. I finally... Now, this might be... this might be silly of me to, like, admit, but I finally beat the Wall of Flesh in Terraria for the first time by myself. And it was kind of crazy. I was grinding for a while. I died one time to him, but I was able to get another chance, and I beat him on the second try. And I was like, let's go! But it was just like, not in like a YouTube thing, just like in my own personal time. But it was lots of fun. Boom. Nose is painted. Yo, Atomic, how's it going? Not you. Atomic, are you pooping? Get back to work. Actually, don't. Steal as much company time as you can. They don't pay you enough anyway. Not to be political or anything, but steal from big businesses because they're stealing from you. Did you know that profit margins increasing without minimum wage increasing is just wage theft? Radicalize your local... Radicalize your workplace today. Join communism. I don't know. What am I even saying? Any new games I'm excited for? You know, I haven't really been keeping an eye on any of the new video games that's been coming out. I heard there's a Kirby Air Ride 2 or something in the works. I don't know if that's actually happening, but I'm not the most hyped for it just because I have a ton of nostalgia for the first Kirby Air Ride, but also it's gonna be on the Switch 2, and I don't own a Switch 2, and I don't have enough money to buy a Switch 2, so like I'm not like actively like looking for it or nothing, but like who knows, maybe in like a couple years or something I could get it on the back, the what's it called, backstock, not black market, that's a totally different thing. I don't even know what word I'm trying to think of. Back market? Where did that come from? But yeah, we just got a bunch of stuff to paint black on here first, and then we'll go back through with the light brown and paint his belly, his nose, his ears, and by nose I mean the muzzle section, not the nostril section. And then once all that's done, all I gotta do is go through and weather him to make him look a little bit more, you know, weathered. Yeah, I'm technically in a union too, but they don't really do shit for me. It almost feels like it's for show. I love my life. I actually do though. Like, yeah, it's weird. Coming out as transgender and like non-binary and stuff was like very freeing on my psyche personally. Like, I finally felt comfortable in my own skin, and like, I don't know. I'm not as 100% sure where I was going with that, but I mean, oh, I remember now. I was gonna say, I have never felt more comfortable in my own body than I have since coming out. Asterisk. However, I have never felt more unsafe in the country I was born in, because of politics making their entire everything about me, blaming everything on me, using me as their scapegoat. Meanwhile, the Epstein files are still unreleased. Not that if they did get released, the president would peacefully step down to begin with, because low-key, he is not that kind of dude. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too black-pilled on politics. See, this is why I don't like somebody mentioning politics in chat, because then it just gets me ranting on stuff. Somebody give me something else to talk about. I hate politics. Oh, you get that? You haven't done tea yet? I'm not sure what state you live in, but I was able to get my estrogen and testosterone blockers through Planned Parenthood. I just had to get like an appointment, and it was actually really easy, but I don't know how it would be for you, because I'm in a blue state. I don't know where everybody else is going to be. Am I going to get my name legally changed soon? I don't know about legally changed. I kind of got too many other things to worry about. But I don't know. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, fully, like, medically transitioning, but it's just one of those things that just feels like like an eternity away. I don't know. Not to sound depressing or not, but shit's expensive, and shit is not getting any cheaper anytime soon. So I do my best to be happy with the HRT I am able to receive. Which, I'll be real, HRT is life-saving. I'm just gonna put that out there. Like, agree to disagree, whatever. HRT has saved lives. And that is more important to me than any stupid thing a politician or government official or dumbass redneck can say. Anyway, God, I keep turning it back around into politics. See, this is why people always are like, I don't know. Dude, I'll just, like, 2025 has got to be, like, the most exhausting year I've had since probably, like, 2020. I don't know. I'm exhausted, but I'm still vibing. I'm not going anywhere, don't worry, guys. I'm here for the long haul. And you better be too. Because if I gotta stay around in this bullshit, so do you. That was a joke. Like, genuinely, I think things will be getting better. It's probably gonna get a lot worse for a little bit, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So, fingers crossed on that, I suppose. Alright. Top half is done with the paint. Now I'm gonna do his mouth. There's a joke there somewhere. Put a second coat of paint on these. Magically passes some through the screen. Do any writing lately? A little. I was able to get some more storyboarding done, and like usually while I'm doing that, I'll be like taking notes and writing other stuff down for it, just so I don't forget later in the process. But yeah, I've been getting some stuff done. Been really busy with work lately though. I picked up like 2 extra shifts this week, which will be nice for my paycheck, but for being able to do stuff like this, it makes it take longer, unfortunately. But at this point, I don't really have a choice because life is just so fucking expensive. Whoa, magic. That's it. Here's your HRT. My girlfriend called my estrogen tablets Feminims, and Now every time I see them, I can't I can't unhear it. Any audio or edits and stuff? Ooh. So there's this one song called Monster that I had put in the When Fate Comes Knocking playlist that goes really fucking hard. It's kind of almost based on... No, I think it is based on, like, Perseus from, like, Legends. The song goes hard, and it also kind of lines up with a lot of When Fate Comes Knocking vibes. I haven't seen anybody do an edit to that yet. So if you wanted to attempt that, that'd be pretty cool. At least in my opinion. The epic one? I think so? Let's see here. Who's texting me? I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. Because, you know. Yeah. The one that says Cast of Epic, the musical. Yeah, Cast of Epic, that one specifically. Like, this guy. This song goes hard. Makes me think When Fate Comes Knocking a lot. Also, your edits are really well done. I should just put that out there. I think they're really cool. Basically what I'm trying to do is cover all the silvery bits on the inside here that's visible with like black paint. And then afterwards I'm gonna go over it with silver. At least on the inside here. I don't know what that is, and I don't feel like looking it up, so I think I'll be fine. Okay, genuine question for viewers in the chat. Do any of you know the series Mouthwashing? And do any of you want to give me like the Sparks Notes version of what the game or series is? Because I keep hearing stuff about it, but I've never actually seen whatever series or game it's from. So if any of y'all know what that is, feel free to tell me in the comments, because I am curious. It's a game? Okay. How do I deal with procrastination and trying not to do it? It's a good question. I still have my fair share of procrastination. Sometimes. So, like, I'm not the best when it comes to asking for advice around that. But usually when I'm like procrastinating and stuff, I find out it's kind of because I'm like not really feeling that project at the time, I guess. So I'll kind of have like a couple projects to go with at a time, and like if I'm feeling more on the I want to build something side, I'll do that. Or if I want to edit something, I could make a little edit of something. Or if I just want to not do anything and play video games for like an hour and then see how I feel after. That's kind of how I've been going about it lately. Trying not to not force myself to do stuff, but trying to be at least a tiny bit more on the casual side definitely helps with the stress of procrastination. Now, when it comes to important stuff, I still struggle with procrastinating, so I'm not the best at that, but hopefully you at least get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I usually just try to have multiple things to work on, and then if it's like I don't want to work on this specific thing, I could work on this other one though and get some more progress done on that. So I don't know. It's a little different though from the type of procrastination where you just don't want to do anything. That's a kind of a different vibe. Because like sometimes everybody gets those days where you're just like, I am not feeling this. And it's like, don't beat yourself up over that stuff. Sure, procrastination can be bad, but also not everything has to be about work or getting stuff done. Like, enjoy the little things, you know? Like, I don't know. At least, I don't know what everybody else's thoughts on religion and all that is, but in my opinion, you only live once, so you might as well, like, try to live life to the fullest and be your most authentic self. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, I realized I have not painted the interior of him at all, so that's gonna be a little challenging. Sort of slather it all on there. How long have I been doing? Okay, just over an hour. That's not so bad. So, I never really got the whole wanting to, like, watch somebody else build something or that kind of, like, live stream thing. But then I saw this one cool content creator on Twitter who streams art stuff on Twitch, and I started watching her content, and I'm like, okay, I get it now. It is fun, kind of just vibing with people as they work on stuff and chatting and things. Like, I want this, like, live stream space. Because, like, I'm trying to do this weekly. I want it to be a chill vibe and not have arguments and, like, all that stuff. Like, you know? And that takes work from everybody involved. So, I don't know. Not exactly sure where I was going with that, but yeah. Alright, we are getting closer to finishing the black sections. I'm gonna paint these wires too, just because I want the whole thing to be silver. Hopefully we can finish him today. That's the goal. I would love to start working on some other projects on live streams. Not that I don't really like this one, because I low-key love how he's coming out. It's turning out just how I wanted.
My beautiful baby boy.
Don't know why I said it like that, but I did, and this is on the internet, so it's out there forever. Let's go. Fun fact, you have 17 pets? That's a lot of pets. Are they like gerbils or something? Or are they all like big animals like dogs or something? It'd be crazy if you had like 17 dogs. Sounds like a hassle. Not that they wouldn't be the best puppers around. I freaking love dogs. They're so adorable. Farm animals? Name every pet or it didn't happen. Y'all are funny in the chat. You know, I just realized I just had like an entire conversation in my head and didn't say any of it out loud. So, oops on that one. Might have dissociated for a second. I'm sure everybody does that. Hey, he's starting to look more and more Freddy. I think the only spots left to color black before we do the details is the interior and the bottom of his feet. I think the rest of the sections... Oh, wait. Right, I gotta do... It's kind of hard to see, but up under here there's some silver showing, so I'm gonna paint that black. "14 cats, 2 birds, and 1 rabbit." Hell yeah. That's a lot of cats. I have a friend who has a bunch of cats. I freaking love cats. I just wish I wasn't allergic to them. Though, I'm pretty sure if I ever did get a cat, I would get I would get a hairless cat and buy him or her just like a shit ton of little sweaters or something. I don't know. I love a good scrungly kitty cat. The scrungliest. There we go. I have a friend who loves rats. Ooh. Rats are fun. I knew somebody way back in the day that had a couple pet rats. And low-key pet rats are kind of cute. Like wild rats or like sewer rats. Those ones are kind of more on the watch out gross side. Could get a disease or something. But, like, pet rats and stuff like that, they're well taken care of, so they don't have to, do that kind of thing. Now, I don't know why I rinsed my brush out when I wasn't done with the black paint yet, but I'm going to be right back. Give me, like, 4 or 5 minutes, guys. We've been going for an hour 15, and I plan on continuing to keep going. So, stick around for a little bit, and I will be right back. Please no arguing in the chat. That's not fun for anybody. And yeah, be right back. Wow! And we're back. Sorry guys, I had to use the restroom real fast. And I spritzed these with clear coat, but I might have done it too soon because it looks like I might have to go back over it with some more black paint because it might not have been dry enough yet to hit it with the clear coat. Whoops. Oh god, excuse me. But yeah, so I don't even need my glue gun plugged in right now, but it's still hot for some reason. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a brush and just slather up. I don't know why I said slather. Just slather up this what's the word? Interior. Oh, that sounds even worse. Slather up the interior. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. It's okay though, we're gonna finish this on stream tonight. I am determined. Wait. So, I don't have to cover the entirety of everything with black paint. I just have to cover all of the visible stuff. So I'm not gonna worry about getting underneath everything, like up in there or back here. Just the visible stuff that you can kind of see. Like that bit. Yeah, technically on Helpy, I modified the internals a lot with some little plastic bits, and then I colored them to kind of look like glowy lights and stuff. So this one, I didn't really do anything to the interior. So this is kind of just like the standard Elmo endoskeleton question mark. Is that the name? An Elmo skeleton? I'm, however, going to make him wiggle around while I do this. So that stuff doesn't get too goofy. Yeah, do a little dance, bro. The Elmo slide. Dance. The Elmo slide. Nailed it. Oh wait, is he on? Oh, he's on try me mode. No wonder he kept stopping. I was like, why is he not going crazy with it right now? Don't know why I said that like that, but can't take that statement back from the internet. He was bouncing on it silly style. Oh my god. I am a serious YouTuber. I'm an adult. Anyway, let's just get back into it. Okay. See, I'm having him wiggle while I do it so that when all the pieces move, I can get the like paint in the spots. Yeah. Plus, if there's like spots that move while I'm painting it, then it won't get stuck as easier. Like as it's going. It's like wrestling a small bear. Oh, I think for the most part, let's try to get those last little bits. Something about painting plastic into like a chrome metal and it actually kind of looking realistic, it's very satisfying to me. Hey, stop it. Stop. Somebody asked me if I could put a soul in it. I think it's already possessed, guys. I just putting that out there. Already done. No more comments, please. Already did that. Realize you guys can't see nothing. I'll have to stand up for this. I'm just painting. Yeah, the soles of his feet I'm not too worried about. I just don't want them to stand out too bad. But because they're feet. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't really plan on ever taking him apart again. So that's why I'm like painting the screws and stuff too. Though, this one, if I have to open it up and scratch the paint off of that to change the batteries or something, I'm not gonna be heartbroken over it. But yeah, I'll do a second coat of black paint on those once it dries. Just so that no red shows through. Luckily, the feet actually don't touch the ground all that much. It's kind of just like the sides. Because these little wheels are the bits that it's raised on. Like, because that's how he moves, is the wheels turn on his feet. So a lot of this I don't have to worry about scraping off unless it's by me on accident. Oh yeah, so that should be good for that. Bada bing, bada boom. That, I believe, was all of the black bits that I needed to do. Cool. I just hit my freaking face on the webcam. Ow, my face. Ouch. Oh. My power just flickered. Don't know what that was about. Maybe he's coming to life.
Live, damn you.
Okay. Man, I have not been paying attention to the chat. I should probably pull that up.
Which one?
This one? Yeah, there we go. Wow! That's a lot of people. Wait, Aiden? Aiden's here? Beeman? What's up, Beeman? What's up, Aiden? What's up, Goofy Productions? Yeah, I'm trying to do the final part with this guy today. Is all the little paint details. We'll see how far we get. I'm here for the long haul, so I'm thinking I might try to actually finish him on stream. The next bit I'm gonna be doing is this like light brown for his tummy and his upper jaw thing. And then I was also gonna use it to put a little paw print on his hands. And yeah, let's put this so that. Oh. Nope. Wait. Nope. 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 Where is it? Which one is it? Oh, I need to label these. Ah, that'll work. You're getting sick. I'm sorry. I was moving too fast. Alright, let's use a different brush. I have a better brush than that, I'm sure I do. Actually, I want a different one for that. I want this kind. It's like this. So. The best part about painting fabric, I don't know why I said best when I was trying to say worst. The worst part about painting fabric is remembering that the paint stays wet, so don't touch the fabric. I know, big brain stuff on the channel today. You don't have to apologize for being late. I'm just glad you made it. Welcome. we're trying to finish up Freddy today, and we're just now getting to the fun part. The fun time, if you will. Good night, everybody. Ba-ba-da-ba. Your cats keep spawning babies? Is your cat a slut? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud. You know, sometimes I just say stuff and then I'm like, damn, that really probably should have stayed as an inside thought. I said I'm sorry. Yeah. I like to keep things interesting, Toby. Come on. Gotta keep you on your toes. It's hard to moderate when the person on video says the worst stuff. I'm hoping this shade of brown won't dry too light, because sometimes depending on the color of the fabric you paint, the paint you add might darken up or like get like a slight hue to it, so you gotta kind of think about that when you're painting fabric. His little belly's looking really cute. It's actually starting to look like a Fazbear now. I'll be so happy if I can finish him today. I feel like I've been working on this one for a while. Do you guys like longer streams? I know sometimes some of my viewers say it's kind of late in the day for them already, so they can't stay for the entire stream, but do you guys like the longer ones? Because, like, I might try to make my streams more closer to, like, 2 or maybe 3 hours. Though, we'd have to kind of break it up with a couple interesting little bits, or else I'll get bored as hell working on one thing. So I might have, like, little segments or something. I don't know exactly, but yeah, just putting that out there. It's been so long. Hell yeah. Okay. I think... Where's my phone? It's in my pocket. Where most phones go. Well, not your phone, probably. Wait, is this your phone? You would not believe what they just told me on this thing. Okay. So, Freddy appears to not have any sort of specific hand colors from what I can see. I think I'm just gonna add like a little paw on here. I think would be the cutest thing to do. So, rinse this one out. I just splashed paint water on my thigh. Ah! I accomplish the craziest things sometimes. Okay, these are dry. So like I said, I might try to put a second coat of black paint on them just because the first one was a little thin. Yeah, let's see. Here goes nothing. Give him a little paw. Alright.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
That's kind of cute. Hey, that looks like a paw. Not a furry. I don't know why I had to specify that, but but yeah, that was the other one. Ooh, let me read these. Will I ever go back to making live action, or will I ever go back to making action figures out of old Funko FNAF ones? Also, whenever you make the next puppet, can you make it an upgraded Golden Freddy to look like your style now? Or update the Golden Freddy you have now to make it more of your style now? You know, now that you mention it, yeah, I think I've only ever made one Golden Freddy. Unless you count the Golden Freddy statue that I made from a figure. But like puppet-wise, I've made like 3 different Spring Bonnies or Spring Trap ones. Yeah, I think I've only made the one Golden Freddy puppet. That's a good idea, actually. It could be fun to make like an updated puppet. I haven't made an actual puppet in forever. That's a good idea. I'll keep that one in the back of my brain for a little bit. Maybe you'll see it on a live stream. Skywarp's secretly a furry. Moderators, ban that guy. Just kidding. Don't ban him. Yet. You might be a furry, you don't know yet. Hey, I'll just put it this way. I'm not a furry, but I sure as hell am not above it. Yeah, I like to say I'm not a furry mostly for the meme. It's okay, guys, I have furry friends. It's funny because that statement is true, but also it sounds hella sus when I said it like that. How could you do this, Toby? It's okay, Beeman. He was just following orders.
Maybe it's... No. I mean, I'm not a furry for exactly not a furry reasons. No other motive. Man, I'm not beating the allegations today.
Alright. Last little bit of brown to do is his top nose here. Top nose? Yeah, top nose, opposed to your bottom nose. Alright. Am I sure? I'm pretty sure, or perchance. My answer is a mix of I plead the fifth and perchance, because that's the ultimate answer. Just saying perchance. This guy's gonna actually look kind of super cute when he's done. I'm actually really stoked about this. I'll be real, sometimes when I start a project, I don't exactly know how it's gonna look when I finish it. I'll be the first to say I have had a few projects where they haven't turned out the best, like puppet-wise. But it's all about practice and just sort of having fun with it, you know? Not everything has to be so serious. I like to put it this way. Arts and crafts and cosplay and that kind of stuff shouldn't be a competition. Sure, there can be friendly competition, but it shouldn't be something that people are like screaming over and upset over and stuff, because it's supposed to be fun, you know? Like, the core of cosplay is just costume play, and some people online take it too seriously, and it's just like, you just gotta remember it's supposed to be fun. So you don't have to be too hard on yourself for not having, like, the perfect cosplay or nothing. Just have fun with it, you know? Just make a thing because you want to. It's as simple as that. Sometimes you might surprise yourself. You might be really good at it. I kind of think I might try to attempt to do some digital art sometime. Like, I've never really been good at digital art. I'm way better with working with my hands, obviously. But, I don't know, it'd be kind of fun to try to improve my drawing skills, because I've never really... That's one thing I've never really focused on a ton, besides just as, like, doodles and things. But, yeah. Oh, he's looking really cute. Look at him. He's actually looking like the thing I want him to look like. Let's go! That is a good sign. William Afton is canonically a furry. Changed my mind. I mean, There is lore reasons for William Afton to be a furry. That was an interesting sentence. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Okay, now I just have to make sure his mouth doesn't open before this paint dries. We'll be good. Ah, he's looking so goofy. I love him. Just a goofy little guy. Just a goofy little fella. Wait, oh. I forgot I moved that back. Look at him! Look at him! It could be fun to do like a Fred Bear costume. I am kind of wanting to make a full, like, to finish the Death Trap cosplay that I did. The one where I made half of it an action figure and half of it a full-size cosplay. Because I really like the top half and I really like the bottom half. And I think it's really cool altogether. But also, I can't wear it places because it's literally like a VFX thing. So I'm like, I kind of want to make like a set of legs for him costume wise, just so I can actually wear him to conventions and stuff. Guess we'll find out. So maybe one of the future live stream projects we'll do will be completing Death Trap or something, like, and so on. Oh, I gotta paint these little bits black here because his arms went down. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let the paint dry a little bit before I try to turn him on and put his eyes in. I still got to paint his little ears and then fix that and then paint all the little black sections and the interior silver, and then add all of his little teeth. I checked earlier today, he does not actually have the little cheek things that Helpy has. I thought he did, and I was getting ready to find some to put on him, but he does not in fact have those, so it works out. And then I just have to put like a little line here for his nose, a couple little freckles, and his teeth. I think we can finish him today. How long is this? Okay, we've been going for just about 2 hours. Oh, I want to finish him today so bad. Okay. We'll see how far I get within 3 hours total. Just because that's kind of like the length I want these to be. But I think I'll be able to get him complete, if not really close to complete. And then at that point, I would just finish whatever tiny little final bits are off on my own private time, and then I can, I would make the showcase from him. But I do really want to finish him while still live, so we'll see how that goes. But sometimes painting can be annoying. Takes a while. There we go. Ah, he's so cute. I'm just gonna paint this entire intersection. Ah! I can't wait to have this little Freddy dancing next to the little Bendy. Oh, that'll be a cute TikTok. I'll have to post that as its own little thing. Oh shit, I forgot to do a TikTok. Oh, fuck. I started one when I was making this guy. Wait. How far did I get? I wanted to kind of do one of those like progress ones. I think I got a decent. Okay, I got enough. I think it's close enough to this so I can just jump cut it to the final finished version of him. So, false alarm on that. I will still be making the TikTok on this guy. Yeah, okay. I was thinking about giving him like 3 little toes on the base here. Just for funsies. Some toe beans. Try to make them all circular if I can. What y'all saying? Wait, hear me out. Skylar makes a Sleepy Moon costume. Ooh. That could be cool. The design of Sleepy Moon is kind of cool. Like, I like how they went with the style and, like, how he glows and stuff. He does look a little goofy, in my opinion. But, I don't know. Maybe if somebody made, like, a mashup version of like, not like Eclipse, but like, I don't know, a skinnier version of Sleepy Moon that looked more costume-like. Well, I guess it does look like a costume to begin with already. I just don't really find a big sphere with a face that scary. But that's just me. Could be fun though. I still gotta make the mimic first. Like the new one. There we go. Now he's got little toes. Ah! He doesn't have any teeth. He kind of looked like grandma. He said, rah, 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 rah. I'm the secret of freaking mimic. You know, Sleepy Moon as a puppet, though, however? Yeah, Toby, that's a good idea. Because, like, I mean, he's pretty much just a head. So just build that, give him a couple little action figure legs or something. Man, y'all keep giving me good ideas. Alright. Now, what part are we doing? More black paint on the corners here. Blah, 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 blah. You did make a daycare attendant puppet already? Pretty sure it was an action figure, but yes. Nah, if I was to make another one, it would be different. Like, I wouldn't want them all to be same style. Personally. Oh, do you like my shirt? It says, "It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me." It's a very topical joke. Alright, let's put his eyeballs back in here now. Oh! My eyes. Jump scare. Go. Come on. Work with me. Oh, my eyes again. Alright. Alright, it's still bright as fuck. Hell yeah. Ah, it's actually really bright. Oh, and then it turned off. This one, flip. Ugh, I love technical difficulties. There we go. Oh my god, Jacksepticeye reference? Sans! Oh my god, it's Withered Freddy! Alright. Oh god. Oh my god, he's... Ah! Okay, this is actually like just what I wanted him to look like too.
This one. No, this one.
There he is. It's a little bright in here to see the green, but I assure you it is quite green. So my thought with the horror short I eventually want to do with this guy was he would be all cute at first, and then he would get kind of spooky, and then these like goofy eyes would like fall off to just like this kind of look, and I feel like that would work really good for like a spooky video or something, where it's just the like really bright glowing eyes, and then these would just be like fake eyes that like or something. I don't know. not 100% set on it yet, but I freaking love this little dude. Staring into his eyes, though, does hurt my brain. Oh, wait. Ah! Falling over. There we go. I'm gonna leave his eyeballs off for now because we're still painting. So next, what do we got? I think this is still kind of wet on the interior. I could probably, however, put his teeth in now, since we're kind of to this point. So, got some good old white. I'm gonna count his teeth real fast. At least according to Google Images. I assume it's just like 6. Yeah. Technically 12. So it's like 6 on the top, 6 on the bottom. Oh. Oh, bye, Toby. I'll see you later. Thanks for helping. Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye. I actually watched a video of his today. He finally posted something new after a little bit. Like a 3 scary games. It was awesome. Freaking love Jacksepticeye. He's so cool. So artistic and cool. Just like me. You know, sometimes I start a sentence and don't know how it's gonna end, and then sometimes regret it. Okay. Open up. It's time for your dentist appointment. Okay, these were supposed to be rectangles, but I might have cut a few squares by accident. That one and that one for his middle teeth. first one. Oh goodness. That's not Freddy Fazbear. That's the El Chip in disguise. Alright, next will be this one. Oh, and if you're wondering why the teeth are so big, I will answer that question in just a sec. Insert SpongeBob laugh. Pretty sure Tom Kenny does that by like doing something with his hand as well. I just think that's hilarious. Stop falling! He looks so goofy. Bruh. Trust the process. I know, the level of disrespect the glue gun has been giving me today is unbelievable. Alright, he can officially no longer speak. The hot glue gun is like, I'm leaving, I hate you, I hate my job, I don't want to work. You know, hot glue gun? Hot glue gun, you're real for saying that. Dab me up. Ah! Anyway. Ah, bitch. My scissors aren't as sharp as they used to be. Not even attached. No respect at all. Alright, I'm gonna let the glue harden for a sec. But yeah, if it wasn't obvious what I was doing, I was gluing on squares on the top and the bottom jaw, and then I just snip it in the middle, and then bada bing, the teeth all line up, and stuff. It's just I forgot these scissors suck when it comes to cutting small things. Maybe I'll use these ones. These ones technically aren't supposed to cut foam, but they're really sharp. So, oh well. Damn. Why are your teeth all falling out, Freddy? Didn't I make you better than that? No. Okay, the teeth actually make him creepy as fuck. Adding way larger blobs, so that it'll hopefully stay cool. I love hot glue strings. Ah, what the fuck? He looks so goofy. Oh, he's sad. Sad Freddy. Okay. Now just for the bottom row. Ah! Hell yeah. I don't know why I had to smack the table like that, but yeah, look at his mouth.
Let's freaking go.
Bro is tweaking. I love him. My little man. He looks so goofy. Alright. Hey, don't bite me. No biting. Hey, hey. Don't make me. And then his eyeballs will come off and he looks way creepier. Wait. Come on. There we go. Now there's a spooky Freddy. Wait, let me turn off all the lights. Oh, my window's open. Oh. It's almost too bright. He's a little goofy, a little silly fella. Actually kind of spooky with teeth now. Yo. It's crazy because like the only light in the room is his eyes and it's like it's very bright. Like you can see it in the reflection back here. Like how bright it is on my hand. Like they're basically flashlights. But yeah, let's open this back up. Ah! He's like so close to being finished. Okay. I believe all that's left for poor lonely Freddy here is just the silver paint. He could be mad. He can be kind of just eyeless apparently. He can kind of be like meh, I'm off. And then he could be sad Freddy. Aww. Oh, poor Freddy. Oof. Hey, don't bite me. I said no biting. No biting. Somebody should make a compilation of all the times Freddy's tried to bite me. Okay, we've been going for an hour 25. I will admit, I'm kind of running out of steam. Silver goes here, there, all in there. And then all that's next is the okay. I am determined to fucking finish this dude on this live stream. So give me a couple minutes, I'll be right back, and then we'll jump back into painting him, because we're so close. Oh, I really want to finish him. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Hey! Alright, we're back. I'm determined to finish this guy today. So, if you are still hanging out with me, hell yeah. I know this is already a really long live stream, but I just really want to finish this guy today. So to give you guys a little reward, I'll show you that when fate comes knocking thing right now. So I hope you're paying attention. I might have shown you guys this before in the past, but excuse me. Essentially, for the Echo in the Void video, the way I built the canyon for the the dead zone and all that was I purchased a little model train rock mountain pass-through thing, and then I custom painted it this like dark maroon red color, and then did like a dirty wash coat on top of it, and it made it into the red canyon. And then basically what I did for all of the walls is I took multiple images of this from lots of different angles and then compiled them all together, and that's how I made the canyon walls for When Fate Comes Knocking and Echo in the Void. So, just figured I would tell you all that because it's kind of a cool little anecdote. And I will continue to use this prop for Chapter 4 because more stuff happens in here. It's gonna be great. And yeah. Now, back to whatever this is. Alright. So we'll start with the silver, since those were the main bits I wanted to do. It's pretty much just his arms and his neck. So, I found this really, really nice metallic silver. It works really well. This one. It's kind of like on the thinner side, but as long as it's like a black object that you're painting, the silver pops really good. So if you want like a bright silver, that's the one I use. Yes, this was an Elmo at one point. You are correct. Ooh, if I can finish this tonight, I'm definitely posting the TikTok tonight. So keep an eye out for that. R.I.P. Elmo, you never liked him. That's what I'm saying, yo. But honestly, these like Elmos as like a little like side project thing has been really fun. And I'm almost sad to see it be done, because the only other one I have left, the electronic bits, don't work in it. I'm still gonna customize it as like a hand puppet, but this is the last working Elmo doll that I'm able to turn into something. So, end of an era. It's kind of wild that Helpy is like already... Man, time just flies when you get old. I realize you guys can't even really see what I'm doing. I had it on the wrong freaking screen. Ah! This is the one I wanted it on. But yeah, just painting these little bits silver. This is more to match Helpy, because that's what I did with Helpy. So this is kind of more to make them look even more similar, because I wanted them to look kind of like they were manufactured in the same location, if that makes sense. Bada bing. There's one side. Yeah, the Elmo song definitely did get to me a little bit. So that's kind of why I removed this Freddy's speaker. Just because, like, every time I had to test it, or, like, I wanted to see if he'd move and stuff, it just played the Elmo song. So picture in the Helpy repair minigame video, every time Helpy's moving, it's just the Elmo slide playing. And that's what I had to film. Exactly. Yeah, the songs kind of get annoying after a while. I will say, Elmo as like a character and stuff is like cute for like a kid's show. Like, I have no problems with Elmo. But the songs, especially on loop, that's where my issues lie. On the Elmo debate. Can we get some teasers for the Poppy Playtime project? Ooh. Maybe. What have I not teased yet for it? Well, I don't want to do any spoilers or nothing. I want everybody to be like, whoa. But it's gonna be probably like a 7-minute video. So I'd almost classify it more as like a fan film. Like a short film rather than just like a horror short or fan film. I don't know. Oh, I forgot. On his little booty here, I'm not going to build the actual door like I did for Helpy because I had to do a Helpy repair on his actual circuits. So I had to open the back and I made it look kind of like a little panel thing. So I'm going to basically, this dude's solid on the back, so I'm just gonna paint the design like this on there so they match even more. Yeah. But I'm gonna do that after I finish with the silver. Which I believe should be almost there. Ooh, the other day I got to play Rec Room with a friend online, and it was lots of fun. We did one of those, what are they? One of the fancy quest ones. It was kind of really cool. Like, I didn't know they had that kind of stuff in Rec Room. Like, it was pretty high quality. It was also super difficult. It was like this, almost Castlevania kind of thing, but in VR. And it was, like, kind of really difficult, because, like, if you get hit one time, you get out, and your teammate has to physically run up to you and give you a high five, to get you back in to help. And if all of your teammates get hit, then you immediately lose the entire thing and have to start over. So it was very challenging, but we actually were able to beat the final boss, which was really cool. Cause like my friend was like I genuinely don't know if we'll be able to beat this tonight because it is super difficult, and we definitely died a bunch, but after we had a checkpoint luckily, so we were like, okay, I got one more in me because it was like really late, and then we all went X Games mode on Dracula, and like, when I say a boss fight in VR was super weird and difficult and tedious, this one was freaking crazy. You had to grab these like mirrors and point them on him and like keep them like lined up perfectly, like pixel perfectly, because he's like moving all over the place. It was super crazy, but it was fun as hell. Like, yeah, we were able to beat him because we, through the power of teamwork, we ran around a bunch and like made sure to revive everybody. Like, if somebody got hit, we would try to revive them like immediately, because like he has all these AoE attacks, and yeah, but we were able to do it and it was loads of fun. I was like genuinely surprised we beat him, because like the whole game was really difficult up until that point, and we've probably already been playing for like 2 hours. But it was awesome. Like when we beat him, the whole little group chat, it was me, my friend, and then their friend, and we beat him, and like all three of us were like, let's go, like in VR and stuff. It was legit pretty fun. Another one I've been doing lately is VR chat. Sorry. There's Among Us in VR chat. It's like better than the actual VR Among Us game. That, and I don't even think that one's really live anymore. Like, I think they stopped the servers or something for it, if I remember correctly. Ah! It's okay. He's used to it. Repo? Oh, is that those little trash can dudes? I've seen a couple people make like 3D prints of them that open and stuff, and I thought those were super cool. It could be fun to do a little repo guy. Nothing too crazy, just like a little dude. That could be a fun project sometime. Oh, I guess I missed a spot. Oh well. I think all that is still wet in there anyway. I think the last thing I wanted to paint silver was this little bit on the inside of his mouth here. So I'm gonna try to do that. I don't want to paint the whole thing though, I want to just paint part of it. I don't know, maybe I will paint the whole thing. I kind of like it fully silver because it makes him look more and more like a robot when he opens his mouth. Robot. give you guys the close-up in just a sec. Yeah, okay. See? So, you can't really see it at all when his mouth is closed, and then he opens it. You can kind of see it's like robotic. Yeah. Alright. Last bit of silver to do is inside of his belly. But I low-key think part of this paint is still wet. So I think what I'm gonna do is this internal bit, I'm just gonna paint that later tonight by myself once this paint fully dries. So at the moment, I'm gonna wash this paintbrush out and then we'll get onto the final step for him, which is basically going over all of the seams and the like areas like around his belly and his bow tie and his arms with black paint, and then using a paper towel and or my thumb to just sort of smudge it a little bit, and that's how I usually do my weathering for this kind of stuff. And yeah, once the weathering's done, I low-key would be like, he's done. Asterisk, besides painting the interior silver. But yeah, I am definitely going to do a showcase on this guy, so don't have to worry about missing that. But yeah, last little bit, let's go. This is the final hurdle, guys. You know, I kind of have been thinking about Jackie for like a cosplay. Could be super cool. Because it kind of screams like Innard, right? Like, I don't know. There are different theories about Jackie that I've seen that are cool. One that I kind of wish was true, but I don't really think is. Because, like, it doesn't line up quite well, but it's kind of like one of those things I wish was true, was Innard's mask from Sister Location. If they had just made Jackie's face shaped like that, and then put like the newer makeup and like cheeks and stuff on it with the different eyes, for the Jackie design with like the hair and stuff, and then like as the chase scene happens, it like breaks apart into like the not original Innard mask, but like a damaged version of it or something. That was kind of like what I was hoping would happen for that character, but it seems more like some people are theorizing that Jackie is kind of like Night Marionette, because of like the way the face looks at the end and all of those like plushies all over the place. But yeah, I don't really know what that means, to be honest, but I think it's kind of cool. Yeah. On that note, let's get into this shit.
Wrong one.
There it is. I'll learn those eventually, guys. I've only been streaming for like a few months. So yeah, usually I just kind of go over the bits that are like lighter because of the hot glue. Like if I messed up with hot glue, I'll kind of go over it with the paint and then smudge it a bunch like that. And it kind of just works to hide the seams and things. So it's almost like instead of trying to hide the blemishes, I'm like accentuating them. Is that the word? Accentuating? to make them, like, yeah, they're there, but that's kind of the point. I don't know. It also kind of looks cool because I like the black oily effect, but maybe I'm biased. Yeah, stylized Jackie. See, if I was to make a Jackie cosplay, I feel like, you guys know how my Scrap Circus Baby cosplay was like a combo of all of the different Circus Baby designs? If I was to do a Jackie one, I would do something similar and probably make them look kind of like Innard, because I freaking love Innard, and I need more sister location in my life. Don't quote me on that. That sounds weird. But yeah, let's see. It would be pretty fun. I wish I was able to work on more stuff faster, because I would totally do like a ton of different projects if it didn't take so long to do. Kind of hard to see on the webcam because it's dark paint on dark fabric, but it's starting to look really cool. You can kind of see how I smudge it with my finger, makes it look more natural. Like, it's pretty much just blending the paint outward a little bit. You don't want to go too crazy with it though, because then at that point you're just painting the fabric like a different color. But a little bit. And then I like to accentuate it with like little oil droplets every once in a while in like certain spots. Kind of make it look like it's leaking and stuff. I did that a bunch on the Scrap Circus Baby cosplay. I think it really added to the vibe. Or. Explain Secret of the Mimic with one song. Whichever song that goes. My name is David. Where is my ball? Or whatever it is. Oh god. I know y'all come here just for my impressions. That's the only reason. So I like to go around the edge with it a little bit and then like smudge it inwards. It just helps make the weathering pop a little bit more. And then sometimes I'll just go like whack, kind of like smudge it, do a couple little swipes with not a fully wet paintbrush, just like one that I've used for a little bit, because it'll kind of leave like a light mark on it rather than like a dark blob. Now for this foot. Alright, I think that will do it for his legs. Now, for his torso. Why does Help be all dirty? He should be all clean. I made him dirty kind of just to match with the style of Circus Baby. And now that's kind of become my like go-to look for my costumes, is making them kind of dirty and messed up and kind of purposely broken and stuff like that. So I just did it mostly to make Helpy kind of fit the same vibe as the rest of my stuff. So that's the only real reason, to be honest. Father, cleanse me. Helpy, I am not your father. No! I am your mother-in-law's twice removed aunt. I don't know how that happens, but that's a thing. Man, I think I'm getting loopy, guys. Maybe I've been live too long. That's probably why I gotta keep my streams around 3 hours, because if I go too much longer than that, I start getting a little too silly. The back sides of his arms here. They're all sloppy. I don't know why I said it like that. Sloppy. Oh my god. Bing. I think that arm is good. Yeah. Other arm. See, I think I've said this before, but sound effects actually make the work better. It really enhances the quality of how the product turns out. Yeah, maybe I am getting a little too goofy. I'm almost done. Okay. Alright. Oh. My power just went goofy. I think I might have put my foot on the power cord. No, that's the wrong button. There it is. Alright, he's starting. He looks the same to you guys, but I swear he looks way better with the paint like that. Now I'm gonna add his little booty panel to make him match Helpy here. So I think I'm gonna just have it, the top of it be this line here. And I'm just gonna kinda, since I'm painting it more exact, these ones I'm not gonna smudge because I want the lines to be solid, but I'll still weather around it a little bit. What? Oh. There we go. Yeah, I basically want these to look like different versions of like the same unit, like type of character. And I think this little butt panel helps sell it even more. I believe what I did for these is I just went like You just noticed Elmo's corpse? Uh-oh. Yeah. He's been up there for a little while. I might sell him. Anybody want to buy a crucified Elmo? I'm just lightly smudging these. Bada bing. Last bit to do is his head. So while he's like this, I might as well do the back of it. How much for one? I will give it to you for $12 million. And or $5. And my price is firmly set. It's non-negotiable. $5. Take it or leave it. See, I make myself laugh, and then I'm like, God, I hope people are laughing at home. You could count your money? Yeah. Are you sure you don't have $5? Is that too much? You know, I might lower the price. I've been really trying to get rid of it. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna raise the price. It's $6 now. What are you gonna do? Man, I really am just losing it around the 3-hour mark. Let's keep that in mind for next time. If I get to 3 hours on a live stream, I'll start getting goofy. Too goofy for my own good. So here's what I like to do with teeth. So specifically, I try to use white foam to just save myself one step of having to paint the teeth white. So then what I do is I take a brush that's kind of got a tiny bit of paint on it, and I just kind of go over the edges here, just ever so slightly. Like this. And I go around all the different sides of them as best I can. And if you smudge it, it doesn't matter too much if you're going with the same kind of style I'm doing. But it just helps make them stand out more like teeth. Like you can kind of see these ones versus these ones. Kind of hard to see on the webcam, but trust me, it looks better. Ta-da! So, top row versus bottom row. You can see it looks a little better. And then I sometimes like to smudge them even more. Like these. Alright, guys. Thank you all for hanging on so tight. We are nearly completely done with this motherfucker. And I am so happy to get him pretty much 99.999% done on this live stream. Just a couple more seams to do, guys. I'm gonna go around these eyes again real fast. And I'm gonna make the eyes have a bit more of a black shade around them here. So they look a little darker. And stuff. Okay, now of course I can't put the eyes back on for a bit because I need them to dry, but all I got left, I believe, is his ears. So let's finish this little feller up. Alright. Now for this side. Blah, 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 blah. Say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. The sound effects make it better. He actually kind of looks like like one of the like Freddles from Nightmare Freddy on FNAF 4, but like an un-Nightmare Freddy Freddle. There's probably a connection there if you want to think about it too hard, of like the little Freddys and like Lonely Freddy or something. Like somebody could probably make an argument for them being like similar or something, like lost souls of children, or I don't know. But I think with him painted like this without the green eyes, just like this, he kind of looks like a Freddle, like one of those little ones that climb all over. Yeah. All right. Last tiny detail. Alright, and then I believe he has 3 little dots on his cheeks. Or not his cheeks, but yeah, he does. Alright. Oh my god, Freddy Fazbear. I told you guys, paint really makes it. Like, it just, it helps so much. Makes stuff look so cool. All right. The last little bit I still have to do is just painting the interior here silver. I might have put a little too much black paint in there because it's still not quite dry. But as of right now, close. I'd say he's done. Just gotta let all the paint dry and then finish up his tiny little bit of the silver painting in his belly. I might just do that later tonight. But yeah, so I'm not gonna put these on quite yet just because the paint's still wet. You guys can kind of see. Freddy. Angry. Yummy. Alright. Let's get one more little dancing shot of him. There we go. Hey, shout out everybody who hung out to the end here. Bradley Kenneth Murphy, Demonic Barbie. Look at him go. Rah! Okay, he's actually super cute and I love him. This is my son. I call him Fredward Fadbear. Ooh, I like that the silver in his mouth actually stands out when he opens it. Okay. Ah! I've done it again. I made a thing. Let's go. Ah! This is actually really cool. Kind of proud of this one. Alright. It is 3 hours and 20 minutes. Oh my god. I'm gonna wrap this up there, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. We officially finished Lonely Freddy here. So this is him. I'm gonna do a full showcase of him later. I just have to finish him up like the tiny little bit and then film that and edit it. So in the future there will be a closer look at this guy. So keep an eye out for that. And I guess to leave y'all off, here's a little side-by-side. Ooh. And then their heads are like even shaped the same. Oh, I'm so proud of these. They actually look really cool. But yeah, alright. Oh! Ah! Oh, he's moving again. Stop trying to bite your brother. I have made a feral creation. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you later. And yeah. Bye.